So it works with God the same way. When you want to move in signs, wonders, and miracles, you got to seek the measure for miracles. You got to seek the measure that God has ordained and orchestrate for the level of faith that it takes to move in miracles in the supernatural. Because when you pray for somebody, you're not praying for them to be healed. You're decreeing and declaring that you're commanding that they be healed. You're commanding demons to come off. You're commanding cancer to be burned up. You're commanding strongholds to be broken. You're releasing a command. You're ordering the demons from the pits of hell. See, when you fast and when you pray, you shift into a place where you can order the devil to do. You can demand him. You can command him to release and let go. See, that's a greater measure. See, a lot of folk want to walk in the measure where I believe the Lord will. No. You got to understand that when you shift in this realm, you have the authority. You have the power. See, that's what the enemy don't want you to do. This is, one of the greatest problems in a lot of churches is ignorance. Ignorance is the greatest problem. People don't understand, and the people teaching them don't understand. And as a result of that, the blind is leading the blind. You can't take the same level of faith that you used for a little bitty miracle and expect that same level of faith to work for a giant miracle. The seed is small, but the measure of your understanding increases. The measure of the word inside of you increases. The measure of your understanding increases. That's what brings about change. The more you read, the more knowledgeable you become. The more you study, the more knowledgeable you become. It says, teach a man to fish, you feed him for life. If you feed him a fish, you feed him for a day. But when you teach them, when you pour into them, that's a different measure. Because what you're doing now is you're positioning them to understand what it really takes to get my breakthrough. What it really takes to get my miracle. And then you got to say, am I willing to pay that price? Am I willing to do what's necessary to see that manifestation? See, this is what a lot of folk don't understand, is that there are measures that's required. Faith comes in measures, although it is the size of a mustard seed. But Jesus gives a strategy. He says the strategy is this. You can use the same measure of faith, but you've got to do different things to see it work different ways.